Hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Dab Sports, brought to you by the Tunnel. We back. Um, back. And it's Justin. We back. And shout out to all our followers, soldiers. Hey, we'll take. We miss you. They didn't come back. They we we're in mourning. Uh, but with that being said, man, before we get to, the madness of March and your Blue Jays and things, man, a lot been happening in the NFL, man. Yes, sir. And it sounds like they say the city of Charlotte is winning the offseason. I saw a little article on ESPN the other day. Right now, best team for the offseason is the New York Panthers, man.
Press and damn we press, bro. I told you 3 seasons. Critical of the drafts in the moment. The guys panned out, especially looking up right this past season. All the guys panned out. Each offseason we go into it with the focal position we need. He met. Yeah, I wanted a lot better. To be honest, I think we might on the pod because I think this is the exact package that we said we might want. I think we might say Bradley Chubb or Jaelan Phillips, but we definitely said Devin Lloyd.
Yeah. Phillips, I mean, we can kind of get into it. But Phillips 4 years, 120. That is a lot. And then when you see Henderson went for 412, granted, Henderson is older, but at the same time, Phillips had a double digit sack share. But still, overall, people are defining. You can tell that Dan is like, nah, y'all got me last year with Melton. Y'all not gonna give me a kick. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and goddamn pay that money. So, starting out with a bang, thought that, I think me and you, Tex, thought that took us out of the Lloyd sweepstakes, but nah, we still got him.
He dropped a song, but that's still better than the money.
Yeah, so that Brown restructured. I believe there was also one more deal, but when I looked at over the cap, we still have like 15 million in space, and we still could restructure Bourne's contract, and there's one more as well that we can still do have cap space.
Ooh, he's on that one. He's only going to play making real big money.
Yeah, so
Actually, either Daniel Lucas or Robert, but I don't think I'm too would tell me. This time
we still got we can still release Andy Dalton for 10 million, Pat Jones for 5, and Tommy Trumbull for 6. So that's another 13 right there. We can still go.
Definitely not right. We signed.
Yeah, gotta be.
We got that.
Yeah. So yeah, and I mean,
we still got some space to make the move. I don't really know if they're going to be attacking other. I mean, we're kind of high the first couple of days. I haven't seen much activity. It seems like painted players at this point. Equals, some of the guys who, to be honest, under contract, they stepped up for it. Where Goldblum was hurt, so they rewarded those guys with 1 year deal. I'm not really mad about it. But you saw a lot of people Twitter kind of having feelings about Scott.
Yeah, I feel like Nick Scott was solid for what he was. I mean, there's no reason why we can't still go get someone that's better, like adding depth. Like, I love the Rasheed Walker trade. When we look at our offensive line, we had the most rotation than any team in the league. So to add depth, even down with the Stone Forks type dude from the Raiders, I believe, like it's just more depth. Someone you can potentially move in at guard.
But we got the center who's gonna what's his name, Linder Strong today. It's Tyler something good as the center.
Someone we just picked up.
No, we signed a center, I think, from like the Saints. I shouldn't say his name.
Oh, Luke Fortner. Yeah, that's why he's going off. Tyler signed to the Raiders. Tyler Lindenbaum.
That got Raiders.
Yeah, like the Raiders. He got it. Yeah.
So we got Fortner. He's spotted to be the backup on tape. Right?
Yeah.
So then we got the guy from the Packers, who he's an offensive. He slotted to just kind of be there until he can get healthy, or what do you think that is?
So I think Walker is going to be starting to get himself.
And you think they're gonna still try to resign Mitchie?
Yeah. Because now we've just seen how vital O-line depth is in just the NFL. Like a bad O-line, like change, and we don't like O-line. Yeah, I mean, look at what happened to the Chargers. They lost 2 top 5, top 6 tackles on both sides, and Slater and like it on the other tackle. But like, yeah, so it's just too valuable to have bodies in there. Um, Also, like bringing in John Metchie to compete for that third spot. Like, in my opinion, the top 2 is kind of solidifying Coker and T Mac, and then you kind of somebody to push Leggett and also be, I guess, somewhat of a safety blanket for Bryce if there's if there's that prior relationship there.
You know, using the class MVP from his got
Yeah, he can move, but like some of those type receivers, it's kind of hard to judge them when like you get to play with a quarterback. It all like, and I don't. Nah, yeah, but even then, I think that was some of those like rough receivers. Oh, maybe before they got Russ. Who before they got Russ? Yeah. So, but I mean, with that being said, like going back to the offseason, like right now, it kind of we don't really have like a true fold, in my opinion. I think the hole now is tight end, which a lot of mock that the big kid coming to us, even though I don't think he's going to make it to us. So I think we're going to have to. Well, and we can talk about draft later, but I don't think we're staying in the same spot. Like I think we're either trading way up or trading down.
disagree with you in terms of I feel like I can say Trayvon is like he's like a lot better. You know, they don't have football. And so I feel like that for secondary to the club. That's the whole league football. Like even like they had y'all Earl Campbell right? Or what's his name? But
Not Earl Campbell, Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas, they had him back there to learn. He was well, still got Panther. He's a hard hit safety. You can get down there in the bottom. Nickel. So Trayvon Festa. But I just feel like we would get that addressed. I feel like we got our corners. However, so we probably can have our edge rush at least Preston was. You know what I mean? So linebacker, hopefully, I think having him there with both Boom and Trevin, they're gonna also elevate just from having the guy and Lloyd kind of get in the position. So, what do you think about the safety joint?
I get that. Like, and I guess when I think of holes, like I'm thinking of like, oh my God, like so and so is back there. Like, I don't think I still don't quite call it a hole. Like,
Remember 2015 when we had Ron Harper? He was like kind of the whole club. Like he does have some reputation. He's solid in our team, but I'm saying in terms of being where we can take it in the bigger. Like you remember when we had that defense, we were always when we had that defense, we were always here because of our defensive front and our linebacker.
yeah,
But we never had the whole complement of secondary to really take it to the that's all I'm saying. It's like we could go from being really good to great.
oh
It was a really good safety. Oh,
yeah, and not to get caught up on hole. I think like when I say hole, like I don't think even Ed Scott, like I don't think he's an F at that spot. Like that's what I mean by like I don't think we have like a oh my goodness hole. But at the same time, like to me, when I think of places where you can truly have improvement is like you said, the safety position, the second back, and this makes me wonder either they really feel like Brooks is back healthy or
going to try.
they're going to go get Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not a deep running back draft. It's actually a pretty bad running back draft, which is why we see the running backs getting signed so quick.
Yeah. For a running back, he is a type of also transform our car. Like I said, I do feel like we have our offense not think we can need split. So
Yeah,
we didn't need splash. So I feel like whether it's getting another receiver, getting a tight end, like you said, I mean, we do have Jonathan Williams. So we got to see what he does. You know what I mean? I feel like it would be foolish for us to give up on him. He's looking at both.
yeah, and I mean, you kind of said it. To me, I look at the roster and I go, "We're a quarterback away. We're just a quarterback away. That's all."
I think the other quarter. Saw enough in our playoff game. We were up and down our team on it, but I don't think that was all.
I understand. I completely understand, but I don't. And maybe let me not speak for you. I don't believe we are fully considered Super Bowl contenders. But I feel like if you had a Drake May or Caleb, people would consider, and including me, we would be considered Super Bowl contenders with our roster right now.
Not based on people see it like we have Drake May. He didn't have a great season, but as far team look the way it did, I don't think people would be like, "Oh, there's some of the like Drake May wasn't any two or something like that." So you know, what I mean, people were still down. He was just saying, like,
Our roster going into this season is better than the past roster.
you know,
Yeah, and it's quarterback and coach. That one of
great people were sleeping on. It's as a whole. And the playmakers they got him out. Cooley, and Turner that double does like a running back, and you know he's like the all-purpose player.
Yeah, nah, yeah, I kind of disagree. I kind of disagree because I mean, I'll go Gonzalez, Horn, their second corner, Mike Judge, Wash, Brown better than anybody had on the D line. Like they just had a really good schedule.
When he played, no, really,
Yeah, but he's still not Brown.
just saying that people formed up when they play this. Well, yeah,
Yeah, but that's the great thing. I agree, but that's because they was playing a worse quarterback. They
every time a lot of good teams.
no, not good, not good
He
quarterback.
put twice. With Josh Allen.
Yeah, but Josh Allen put up numbers.
And losing effort, like I mean, my whole thing is the win. Like the fact that they're beating these teams. Like you know,
Yeah, but
he got some good wins, whatever. But in every single game, you weren't sitting there saying it was. In some of those games that they were winning, it wasn't great. Great man was playing good. Defense was playing well. He's plays. I don't know.
yeah, I mean, like this man finished second MVP. That won't because of his defense. Like, but I mean, I was part because of the schedule. But yeah, I wouldn't chalk it up to the defense. But like, I feel like again, if we had a legit bona fide top 10 quarterback, I think we would be considered Super Bowl contenders. Like, just because of in the same way, you know, like the Seahawks team is stacked in depth, but I still don't outside of the receiver, JSN, like I don't. Who's the true like elite guy on their team? I don't on offense or defense.
Man, we don't know. Like you know, you're not gonna tell. But
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like that is more like I look at them as like a team of truly no hoes. Like they may not be an A+ nigga, but everybody B. You know what I'm saying? B plus A minus. Like it's just all that. Where yeah, they may not have Matt Crosby.
But crazy is, I think because we have the talk, everybody got lawyer, and they're not necessarily like they're not small market. You know what I mean? I think their team was. I think that their team did have like eight players. Maybe not A+, but I think that these guys were A players that Michael Down took them up a level. Because what I just feel like they had full complement, a full team, and all these guys were studs. Like 'cause when they were talking about it in the playoffs, you know, they were just saying you know, they not talk about these players the way they talk. Like to me, Mike Jackson's A-, right? They talk about Mike Jackson like almost like he's doing well this week. You know what I mean? They talk about those dudes like, oh, you're not gonna get that. From him. He's that type of guy. You know what I mean? Like it seems like the whole defense filled with those guys, like A players.
Yeah, yeah. And I guess I think back to kind of like when you think about past few Super Bowl champs, like there's a couple players who are top three arguably at their position. Like even with, you know, the Chiefs, Jones, arguably top three at this position, Kelty in his prime top, you know, uh, Rams, Aaron Donald, top three, you know, like this player outside of Jared's team, I can't think of another player on their team who you argue is top three at the position. So but at the same time, I can't think of a weak point either on that thing. Like
It's kind of like those like
yeah,
weird kids. They really evolved. They will even big back. You know what I mean? They think rough. You know, Brown. St. Brown. I'm butchering names. You know, I don't know if he was in the top three. Yeah, he got hurt. So
yeah,
bro. Sometimes it's like overall the team. I do feel like we can get to that level this year. I mean, we just gotta be consistent. And
yeah,
like build our defense to be it. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, we should like I I think we should make the playoffs with this roster. Um,
schedule.
yeah, but you still got to make if Bryce is the answer, you got to make the playoffs. You
No, that's the thing. You gotta like, you gotta make life. In our division, we should go at least 4 to 5 with this team. Because I feel like the Saints are coming up.
Yeah.
I feel like this year we let them beat us both times. In both games, we should have won those games. You know, the last, especially when you look back at the most recent one where we hit our stuff to put them in field goal and we were supposed to win that. No, that was big Scott. No, that hit them. Oh, that was a late win.
Okay.
Yeah, so we should have won that game. Tampa Bay beat the transfer in the last game match of the season. That came out to the wire. Played well. So I feel like
Like, hey, someone do not disturb when was better. What? Hey, we go to work today. But yeah, like you said, the Falcons, yeah, we do got a number. So it'd be interesting. We should win the division. The Bucks had to let go some.
they took a step back.
Yeah,
Tampa took a step back.
yeah,
I don't believe in the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? That their best players on defense are aging, like Cameron, Jordan, and stuff like that. I feel like they got if Tyler Shuck is the truth, then we got something else like well, Atlanta, I don't even in it. You and who they just be competition. So you believe it too?
but I believe in that coach staff. As much as I hated the coach staff last year, I still believe in the coach.
Frank,
Yeah, but they got off. Yeah, like minus, you know, hating Shador. Like I still believe in him as the coach.
you gotta be. You gotta be. I'm saying, I mean, we gotta let people know, man, bro. We're watching WBC in the background where USA against the Dominican Republic. So I apologize on being able to face it out, but you can't be fucked. You know, we gotta go. I don't want to go on.
And man, it happens. But yeah. But I mean, I am scared of the same. Like I like they pick a Trevor Etienne, and it shucks is
If he's in trouble,
yeah, like they're gonna be able to score points with it. Especially with I think what you call it, the OC that coach. Oh my goodness, he used to be Dallas backup quarterback. Oh man,
coordinator. He's the coordinator.
he did coach.
He's Kellen Moore.
Yeah. No, they coach.
He needs to take.
Yeah.
Yeah. but I still don't have faith in their team as a whole. Like, every team is a big bad. You know what I mean? And they have a solid O line. Even like they weather. When they were beating us, I was, yeah. Crystal, why they get off? Remember the first game that he killed this. He waited until the last possession and just got like 9 straight points. Got like 75 yards. So, I don't know. I'm not scared. Feel like first place schedule. It's going to be a test. You know what I mean? You got 17 games. I expect us to go take a step and go interception, if not 11 assists.
Yeah. And just the rest of the NFL offseason, free agent signing, anything kind of stick out to you? It made me laugh with the Max Crosby rescinded trade, reminding me when, us Hornets traded Art Williams to you guys last season, and y'all was like, nah, we good. We want 8. So,
I mean, as far as like big time moves, I mean, some teams that definitely got that. Feel like the Bills super active. They're active. They could be brought in DJ Moore, across the one, and then the David Montgomery. The Texans.
yeah.
And so I mean, I feel like they needed something like that. They lost Joe Mixon last year. They didn't have a running game. Having David Montgomery, who Amir Gibbs, good, he can carry all water carries for Detroit. So David Montgomery, he deserves to have his chance over in Houston. I think that's going to be a good look for them.
Yeah, I think the obvious, the Rams, like, their one weakness last season was their secondary.
Yeah, 2 guys.
Yeah, that probably from traded from one to then when got Watson. And we saw 2 different times where Price had a party on that secondary. So yeah, like I think them showing up their secondary and because there's no other hope.
Nah, they had, you talk about a team.
Yeah,
and A+ players will be about.
yeah, they have to be the favorite going into next season.
What Seahawks are going to do?
I don't even know.
They beat them handily. Well, they beat them. Yeah, they beat them in the playoffs handily. But not really handily.
Yeah.
Like one team actually gave them.
Yeah, so like if you talk about how bad that secondary was, it's just halfway better. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting with that. But
And they don't like baseball.
all right.
Who out? Bases the load. Paul's team to put them out. This is a pivotal part of the game. If Paul's team gets it up, good night out of me. You know what I'm saying? So, hey,
yeah,
they don't care.
I understand. So we have an outburst at the moment. We know what happened. So, but with that being said, I mean, you seem to be mad about this. March Madness, man, the bracket literally at the time we recorded just got announced maybe like an hour ago. I know, we see that shit you got on your head.
Oh, the game's nothing to get draw, bro. They always trying to do some shit that the shit don't do. Like, bro, how we got the number 1 seed? We got UConn. They took the championship like the year before last. We got Kansas. We got Michigan State in there. Who else we got in there? But this other big top teams.
St. John.
St. John. You know what? Bring them. It's teamed up, no smoke. All right. I mean, like, look, we got seniors, we got juniors, we got freshmen, we got a hell of a coach.
Yeah.
Thing we got the Duke baseball violence. We're ready, dog.
Yeah.
We're ready.
So I talked about this before the pod. Like I don't feel so much hope. Like we're going to get on our side. Like the first game, of course we were 60. We go and get. Oh, dang, I did that. We go get BCU, and they're 11 seed, but they can kind of soar for a bit, and our offense can just go on lows. And if we beat them, we're going into Illinois. So honestly, man, we can get a Sweet 16 without Caleb. I'll be happy with that. But honestly, because I thought we had a chance to win it all. We had Caleb. Without Caleb, it's just when we go on that offensive rut, like we don't have a Superman to come stay. So I mean, with it,
It's another season we guys hoping on. You're just hoping that because you know you're going to lose. So like I hope to the this thing that we have.
oh, I don't think y'all have it.
You think?
No, I don't. I like so like I don't believe in our coach, but I don't believe in y'all coach neither. So yeah, I don't think y'all have a chance. Yeah, I don't. Like I on yours bracket.
No, period.
Oh well, uh,
He's on our side. He can't even get a player to. He don't know when his player playing when he's not playing. That's why you don't know who they coach is. Well, you believe in Florida, don't you?
I'm gonna tell you who I actually think will win it. You gonna laugh, but Virginia.
Virginia, he said big deal.
Virginia, come on.
So they can be here. They can win it all. We can't. Is it what?
Yeah, because Michigan is the one thing you know they got. Oh my goodness, I'm blanking on my man, but they got an injury, so that's why I think they're going. I think they're gonna have somewhat of a cakewalk to get there.
Who's it? I think the name.
Michigan is number one, and then number two is Iowa State. And I
thought it was beat. Well, no, Arizona beat them, but they were playing Arizona hella good. So it's up record. Or the thing about March Madness is that anybody can just have a good day. I'm fans. That's what happens to Duke all the time. Everybody gets up to play Duke, and we got 1 year where Duke will hit threes on us in the first half. You know what I mean? Or I plan for that.
Or it'd be like those 2 years where y'all like 2 seeds and got beat by 15. But but we kind of there's been times with this Tar Heel where we don't have the best of team and we still eke our way to the Final Four. That granted, that was under Roy, and if we had Roy, I still will believe we could pull it out, but we don't have Roy.
Or it's probably it's like these past 2 years. It hasn't been one dominant team in every year. And even when there hasn't been a dominant team, it's like nobody. So it's going to be a good turn, like always. I do feel like John Bruiser, this year, I feel like the big thing to watch for the top players. You want to see what Darren Peterson does. You know what I'm saying? You want to see what AJ DeVance does. You want to see what Cam Bruiser does. It's tough. It really does. I mean, I don't fuck with USC at all. The fact that Caleb can't play in the tournament, it's a bummer for everybody. So, yeah, well, I'm still excited to see what happens to Arizona's good ass team. You know what I'm saying? So, kind of crazy.
Well, with that being said, March Madness, please put in the comments who y'all got. Who your Final Four team?
I can't see that. Well, actually, let me take a quick look at the bracket.
Why are you looking? I'll tell you mine. So, out of the East, I don't know why, but it just feels like one of those Michigan State runs to do. Like
Michigan State?
Yeah, like when they just yeah. So I got Michigan State in the East. In the West, I got Arizona. In the Midwest, I got Virginia. And then in our bracket, the South, I got Houston. Houston. I got Houston.
Yeah, I was looking at stuff like Houston out of it. Like Duke got. I'm gonna go with the regional one. The West, I'd say Darius A. Cup. Don't go over Timberlake. I don't know if his team is good enough to get it done, but he just won. Obviously, that conference title for the for the game. So, frankly, we'll go with.
Yeah, but they're like if they was healthy. Honestly, I would probably pick Michigan to win it all.
It took them at the number one seed for a reason.
Yeah,
they just take all that into account. And I think that's very good. So
yeah,
they just want to make out the tournament too.
So, but yeah, I think Virginia gonna make it out of there. But yeah. So man, y'all can comment the Final Four teams and which free agency signing or trading. Do you like the best for the Panthers, or if you got another team? Because just because we start with the Panthers, we talk about everybody, so don't feel left out. So y'all know the five, like, comment, subscribe, send the link, the whole link, nothing but the link. We just throwing up the tip. Great, thanks for watching to this point, and till next time.